What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jamaica here, coming at you with another deck tech. This is my green post list for season 29. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been it's been a minute since I've recorded a video. I just kind of got, I don't know, burned out. I've been doing a lot of real life stuff. My job's kind of getting going nuts. I had my place got fumigated, so I was like not in my house for like a week. It's a lot. I've had a lot going on, but yeah, I just like kind of got burned out with Magic a little bit and burned out with a lot of other things. I've been just doing a lot of like real life stuff, and like this is the video making. I still love Magic. The video making is more of a hobby. So like when real life comes in, this got to take a step back. So, but when you come back and just like kind of reacclimate yourself with like daily life, like I play Magic on the side really. So I like to have like a comfort deck, like decks that I just like go to. I played a lot of like Storm, which I don't think is actually a great deck, but it's fun. This is another deck that I think it's fun, but not great. It's Green Post. It's not really different from other seasons. Like, really, the plan is just like play Cloud Post and Glimmer Posts, a bunch of like ramp spells, stirrings, scrying. Well, stirrings is more searches, but scrying, Hour of Promise is like the uncuttable cards, honestly. And then you just try to like ramp out to like a bunch of Mind Slavers or Platinum Angels. It's really simple. Just a bunch of lands. Buried Ruin. Most of your good cards are artifacts, so you want a bunch of Buried Ruins. Really good with the Conduit Worlds, which I'll get to in a second. A bunch of utility lands. This is like a better land to like finish the game. It's up to you draw more cards. This is only here for Spine of Isha. Mystifying Maze is like a fine way of fogging a creature. And a Ghost Quarter is pretty fun in like mirror matches. You can like lock out like an oops player with Ghost Quarter if you have like a Conduit of Worlds, so that's always fun. I think these like 12 cards like uncuttable when you play a green post list. And there are two versions, honestly. There's like the Tooth and Nail version and this version. Tooth and Nail is actually better in my mind. I feel like Tooth well, in the mirror. I when I evaluate better, I think in the mirror match, like the Tooth and Nail deck will almost always beat this version. But this again, I'm doing this for fun. Magic is fun. I like this, so I'm gonna do this. But I think these cards like uncuttable from the thing. These are also like good role players who just kind of cantrips, but they do different things. If I have to cut a card as post sideboard, it's always Explorer. I just cut that first. It's like a high upside, but like minimal like minimal downside late game, but you don't really need it. But it's really good. Like Prism's better because you have so many colorless lands. You want to filter your mana. Like having colored mana is really important. It's only like 8 forests in the list. Payoff though, Mind Slaver just looping. If you take all your opponent's turns, you're gonna win the game somehow. And Platinum Angel is really funny as a four of, but I've noticed in a lot of games where you need to stabilize the board, people would be like, "Oh, you should play like Mirror Battlesphere or something like that." Well, a good thing about stabilizing the board is when you can't lose the game. So if you can't lose the game, this card's awesome. And if you have multiples, it's like really hard, sometimes hard to kill a 4/4. It can be. It's really tough. These are a bunch of like fun ofs that I kind of like. Trading Post is really funny with a lot of cards like Spine or Solemn Simulacrum, which is actually a new card this season, along with Conduit Overworlds, which we'll get to in a second. But Simulacrum is like fun, good. It's a colorless card, so it's good with stirrings. Like I've tried stuff like Oracle Moldiah, but like you can't really draw it with stirrings. It's really hard. But like it ramps you. It goes from 4 to 5. And it fixes your mana. Basically, it makes you like have green cards, and it draws a card when it dies. So it's like it's a good blocker. It's funny with like trading posts. You can sacrifice if you have like two solemns. If you have like one in your graveyard, you can sack the creature to draw a card, and then you draw a card off that, and you get the other solemn back. You get like loop solemns. It's really funny. You could trade this for a solemn for a platinum angel if you need to, but it does a lot. I think it's fun. Conduit is actually taking the role over Crucible Worlds. It just does a little more than Crucible. Crucible is findable with stirrings, this is not, but the fact that you don't um the fact that like you could just tap this to bring back a Mind Slaver and then use it immediately, it's like it saves you like 2 mana if you don't have a Buried Ruin yet. So that's a lot of fun. It's been a pretty good card of a call. It's a 4 mana, it's kind of awkward, but I think it's better than Crucible for the most part. Planar Binge is just kind of another like it's basically another Mind Slayer, another way to get a Platinum Angel, but it kind of ends the game when you have a billion mana. And Spine's just a good catch-all, it just kind of kills whatever. You need that sometimes, but like maybe other people have Platinum Angels, maybe other people have like Cloud Post, but you can get this out in turn 3, so it's pretty good. I think it's fine, especially it's fun with like trading posts or like Phyrexia's Core, things like that. There's a lot of like really bad matchups. Honestly, the best decks in the format right now are the really tough matchups like the Dreadnought decks and the Oops All Spells deck. So the Cyber's mostly built towards that. Gravestones for Oops, although they can like kind of like Charbelcher you, so you have an Orbs of Warding too and some Terra Sunders. You could bring that in, I guess. Spatial Contortion against aggro, but I actually feel like a really decent. I think I have a decent aggro matchup, but you just kind of like overwhelm them with a bunch of like gain life lands and whatnot. If you could just like fight off the first wave, it's fine. And Spatial Contortion is good at that. And then Mistcutters for like the basically blue decks. You can bring it against like Control or Delver. Like they could make a 13-13 with the Dreadnought, but other than that, they can't really beat a Mistcutter Hydra in most iterations. So yeah, I'm gonna play in a tournament today. It should be at least 4 rounds, hopefully. I haven't really looked at how many people are registered, but I'm actually not like streaming, so just be like a local recording. I don't really feel like streaming right now. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. Sorry about the lack of content, but it's been a lot. It's been the life stuff's been really annoying. Not annoying, it's just like life, but also I just don't have like I have like one more deck I want to like deck tech, and then it's like I'm out of ideas. So if you have any ideas, just shout out in the comments or just say hello. Like, follow, subscribe this video. But yeah, here come the games. With the GREENPOST list. This hand's okay, I'm gonna keep. Every time you have a Cloud Post land in your hand, you kind of have to keep. The one's on the Yorion deck. Interesting. I will keep. It's mentioned. If it's like a control version, I think that deck can run over control. Just like plays a ton of fast mana stuff. Counter spells can be annoying, but you can kind of just like push your way through that a lot of the time. This deck is really fun, but there's a lot of bad matchups. That's the reason. It's more fun than good, like I said, but that is Magic, right? Magic's gotta be fun. Opponent is taking a mulligan. It must be hard to play. Oh my god, what is this? They like a 70 card joke or 80 card Jokulhaups list. It's not good. That's one of the bad matchups. One of many, but because losing all your lands is really bad. Sometimes I wish I had like a Karn Silver Gold in my list, but you can play like Terra Sunder. It might be okay. Abundant Growth. Oh jeez. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend that Jokulhaups doesn't exist and then try to get out of this. Another Cloud will sign be really nice. Ghost Quarter doesn't really do much in this matchup. Let's get a redraw. Okay. This is where I wish like Conduit was like indestructible, that I could play my lands for my graveyard. You might like want to sandbag this card for when I get my lands blown up, but it's like a double greed spell, so it's kind of rough. Okay, Founding the Third Path. Sure. Ambitious mana base, really. Like, it's probably gonna be like a Ponder. Or Wildfire's good too. Ramps a bit. Probably one of the two spells that I ever want to cast in a Founding deck for like a bridge deck. Did they miss a land drop? Never mind. Okay. I'm going to get Jokulhaups here. It's just not even a fact. The problem is I don't have any like actually good ramp spells. I had the Cloud Post and nothing else, so I'm gonna try to hold these two forests as long as I can. Especially when they get the 6 mana. It's like now it's on like I'm on like Jokulhaup watch. Or the Jokulhaups? I don't know. I don't really care. Sarkit Unbroken in the graveyard. This card is sweet. Okay, there's their Ponder. Ghost Quarter can mess with my mana base, but I don't know why they would care if they could blow up all the lands. Elspeth's Nightmare, there's a lot of cards. These are a lot of cards that don't interact with Founding very well. I'm gonna lose all of it. This card's not bad against me. The second chapter is not terrible. The first chapter is like, doesn't do anything. Just want to kill that Solemn. But how did they win? Is the question. Maybe it's like a Planeswalker deck. Might have seen this in the Discord earlier. We'll see. Again, I'm just kind of like try to sandbag these forests, but I do have to like play my lands and I have to like play the game. If I just do nothing, I will just lose. So it's kind of a weird balance. Like they can just go land like they just go like land Jokulhaups. It doesn't really help them that much. They don't have like much going on either. So it doesn't really like benefit them too much to do that. So they're gonna wildfire a land, get the sixth land is that can cast Jokulhaups next turn. They're gonna kill my Cloudpost. That is perfectly okay. They have plenty of forests. Now I can just play the conduit. I think it's like fine now at this point. Maybe, I don't know. I can go like conduit Cloudpost and they kind of have to do something. I can just wait for my second Cloudpost or conduit. Yorion goes in the hand. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna force the action here. Hour is really good, like as a the backup plan to kind of rebuy, but I have to like draw through more lands. Okay, let's see. Might just slam the Yorion thinking it's just good enough. They have the second blue source in the Mistfold Ridge to play it. It'd be kind of silly to do that and then not have the Jokulhaups first, though. Okay, they're gonna blow up all the lands. This is to be expected. If you're gonna try to fetch for a land here, it's kind of greedy. Okay. I guess like pulling a land for the deck doesn't matter now because they have the abundant growth on the thing. So I guess it's a spinning to an extent. Sure. Yeah, this is what we sign up for. Like you play this to like sign up for this. I can just draw it. Okay, Explorer's not bad. But they have to win the game. I mean, they have a Yorion. Yorion does help. And this casts any color, so this is fine. I can beat the Yorion. It might take a minute, but I can beat it. If I just make my land drops, I can beat this Yorion. Cool. Okay, this needs to hit. As in, I need to find like a Cloudpost. Okay, as long as I have another land, I think it's okay though. Cloudpost is the best land to draw. Okay. I don't know if they play counter spells, like more power to them. It'd be a very ambitious counterspell deck, but I've seen crazier things than 80 card decks. Okay. Another Ghost Quarter to cover their Cloud Post stuff. Okay, this is gonna get Cloud Post, or it's gonna be Ghost Quarter, but it's not a big deal. I get the 5 mana. I'll get the 5 mana regardless. Even if they like try to kill it. Fencer, it's rude. It's very rude. It's as this matchup wasn't good enough for them. They decided to Fencer my land. And there's like a pause. They're just laughing on the other side of the screen at me. Like, how dare you play Cloud Post in 2023? Don't you know where we're at? Venture is sick. Venture Yorion has got to do something, right? Like, you bounce the Yorion, or you bounce the Yorion with Venture, and then you just blink everything again. And you just keep blinking the Yorion. You keep blinking the Venture with the Yorion, and you just keep getting cards. It's kind of fun. Alright, that could be just a Yorion. I'll give you Yorion and Venture. I know I'm still playing, actually. um, I don't know. Let's see, I take this turn. I think I'm like short. If they don't do anything with this Ghost Quarter, maybe I can like get away with like something here. Okay, they have the chapter 1, which doesn't do anything. Okay, they're just gonna let me do stuff. They're not bothering the Ghost Quarter. Interesting. So I could live if I don't get my Hour Promise counterspelled. So they could like, so now that this trigger has happened, okay. I was gonna say now I could have floated mana there. Okay, I mean if this gets countered, I die. Exactly 6. All right, cool. Cool. Okay. This matchup is weird. I don't really know how to approach it. I guess I played the Terror Sunders and some Miscutters and just call it a day. A lot of this stuff is just not good against them. Like, I don't think like Spine's very good. It's not much targets for Spine. I don't mind Solemn. Actually, it helps fix my mana. Bridge might be a bit aggressive. Bridge might be just a bit ambitious. And I might just cut a bunch of Explorers, maybe? I don't know. Explorer seems a little mid here. Angel's a bit much too. I think like they have a lot of ways of killing Angel, so maybe I just cut. Maybe I want like if my plan's a pivot to like Miscutter Hydra, maybe I don't need like all these angels. Maybe I'm just gonna like just cut like some of the more like mana intensive things and just kind of go to Miscutter Town. I like that. I like this plan. Terror Thunder is just enough to slow them down. Hopefully, you can like mess up like an abundant growth or something like that, and then now you're in the driver's seat. Miscutter for 5 is like fine, you know, but the more the merrier. Okay, but this is a terrible matchup. It's not great. This is a good start. I will keep. I have like triple scrying. It's actually kind of a sick hand. I'm gonna make the biggest miscutter. Assuming my cloud posts live. I just draw a cloud post, that'd be amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go for all the cloud posts. I don't care. It's like we're just gonna do it. We could draw an explorer, that'd be kinda nice if I hit another land drop. Find another land. Oh, I mean the explorer would have to find the land. Sure. Oh, they play Explorer too. Wow. They're thinking about the land draw. Okay. Um yeah, let's go for one more here. Pretty soon I could like Mindslaver them, honestly. Which is kind of funny. That's like almost a better plan. Soon enough, I could just Mindslaver them if they don't counter it. Their hand's very slow. I have options now. I could like Miscutter for a couple. Try to start getting in. If they wildfire me here, it's really bad. Okay, they're just milling. Okay, they found the Jokulhaups. They can't cast that. They're probably just gonna explore. Huh. Let's see. Scrabbling Claws doesn't really do too much. Isn't there Miscutter? I can just go to Miscutter town. These are your 6s. Yeah, we could do that. I think it's time. Next turn, this is like... It's actually lethal next turn, is it not? This is like 9. They can only have like Sudden Edict or a creep. They can't even block with Venser or Yorion, so... I don't know. They'd have to like... Well, they have to pay mana for Explorer, so... They're not gonna get the 6 mana. They could blow up a land, but... If I make a land drop... It's pretty bad for them. Okay, I think they're casting Explorer, which is good for me. Because that means it's... Okay, they're not doing it. What is this? Bloodchief's first kick. Wow. Wait, they missed the land drop too. That's actually excellent. If I draw a Glimmer Post here, I found a Ghost Quarter. I'm a mana short of just Mind Flavoring them. I'm just thinking what happens if I just like search for a Glimmer Post. How much mana do I have? 3. I spend 2. I have 2 floating. I get the Glimmer Posts. Then I'm like +9. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, 2, 10. Yeah, I have enough. Okay. Glimmer Post. This, I think this ensures that I can like miscutter them next turn and kill them. I think. Now I have like 13. I need one more land. Oh, I have the Ghost Quarter. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. This should kill them. You can have this Miscut Hydra. Let's see what they got. It doesn't really matter because they're dead, but we will take this. They can actually bounce the spell with Fencer, I believe, so I have to tap them out. Okay, nice. Good old green fireball. You love to see it. Alright. Hydra for 14. And we'll attack you for 14. They have Tethered Artificer, so it's like not completely a win here. Because they can just make a bunch of like artifact people to block, so I gotta think about that. But it doesn't really change my sideboard plan. I could bring in like Spines over Platinum Angels, that might be better. Mindslaver was pretty good there. But I did start with like triple scrying. My hand was really good. Maybe I want all the Mindslavers. Maybe I don't want like Platinum Angel. It's kind of goofy. I kind of want a Spine. They haven't played a bunch of Planeswalkers. Spine's just like pretty good at that. I don't know. I think I want the 4th Mindslaver back. I don't think I really need Platinum Angel. It's like a payoff. I think like Mindslaver is a bit better overall. Hmm. What do you think? Yeah, I'll play like a single Spine, maybe over like a Solemn. Hope for the best. My hand was pretty good and they missed the land drop, so that's what matters. And they didn't blow up a land, so that's what happens. I cannot keep this hand. This will be a mulligan. 5 unplayable spells. Alright, I'll mulligan. Let's go to 5. Let's go to 4. This will have to do. Let's see. This. Yeah, honestly, I just need to draw a green source. This is kind of rough. No hands were like really playable. That's what happens sometimes. Draw a green source here. Or like a cloud boast would be nice. Okay. I drew a double green spell. It's not good. Forest would be really good here. Prism would be really good. I realize they kicker that Blood Chief's Thirst. I don't think they need to kick that. Isn't like 1 CMC when on the battlefield? I don't know if they really need to kick that. Ghost Quarter to cover the cloud posts. Ooh, Prism. Okay, there we go. We're cooking now. Let me cook. Okay. I'd love for them to Prism. Actually, I'd love them to Ghost Quarter me, because then I could, like, it ramps me into the conduit. Okay, they're Ghost Quartering themselves, which is probably a better play. A lot of blue mana so far. They didn't get a red source, so they can't really wildfire. So I feel like in the clear for that, but they're probably looking for like counter spells or holding counter spells, something like that. If they have like an abundant growth though, they have the Tanglepool Bridge to cast the thing. All right. Not a great start. Oh, hey, this is gonna get countered so hard. I really, I really can't be like. I'm really not like in a position to not cast a spell. They couldn't. They couldn't wait to counter the spell. Sure. That's a little rough. I could Hydra for one. That'd be cool. Okay. Forest here. Cast a conduit, I guess. Look at Venser at this point. It's really annoying. Looks like they're just holding counter spells. Okay. Might just like play this into the open mana. It's a little much. I don't know if I can really do that. And this is where Conduit's bad. When like it's a double green spell. It's like a really good card, but the cost of it is actually really real. Having like a double green pip is like really tough on this mana base sometimes. I might have just like too few colored lands, honestly. And maybe too many like colorless sources. It's tough. Are they going for the middle four? Which means to me that they only have like counter spells in their hand. That's what it says to me. So they can replicate a loose focus here. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I want my land, but see what they do. I feel like this either gets like lapsed or loose focused. Okay. I'd rather like have this as a payoff spell so I get like double Cloud Post and try to get out of this. They only have one red source, so right now it doesn't feel too bad. They're probably casting this Ponder. Okay, there's the red source. Looks like all my they're putting a Yorion on. So now I have to like be kind of careful. I don't know. Can I really be careful? I might as well get this miscutter in now. Getting a couple damage and now I'm on like Jokulhaups watch, so I better like put some pressure on my opponent with a 3/3. A 3/3 haste, that's some pressure. I mean, it's all I got, so I haven't drawn any lands. They have their fifth land, so it feels pretty safe to Yorion or Jokulhaups with Yorion in a second. They have a cruise. What a combo. This matchup is so bad. It's so bad when everything goes right for the Jokulhaups opponent. It's like I can't. I need to play with lands. It didn't help that I mulled the four. I could, but yeah, it is what it is. At least this Yorion is coming down for no value. It's just a silly 3/4. How boring. They just pass here, I swear. Yeah, put something on the board, thank you. Okay. It's like we pass with all my mana. +6, +7 of impermanence. Okay. Right. But I'm not gonna give up. I'll never give up. It's a 4/5. Sorry. I think it's a 3/4. Bird serpent. I'll never give up. Never give up, never surrender. What Redo taught me. There's so many lands. What is it like having all the lands? What does it feel like? It's a pretty ambitious mana base. I think they're only splashing for like what Sarkin and like I think I saw like a Terra Sunder and maybe like Abundant Growth. I guess when you play like 80 cards though, you just like shove everything in there. Just like let's let's let let's let Richard Garfield figure it out. I'll just shove it all in there. Alright, mill four. It's perfect for a cruise. Founding Cruise is a very sweet tech. Okay. I'm casting its Miscutter for one. As soon as I draw this land, Miscutters for 1/1 haste hasty people are coming. It's coming. Alright. They took the treasure cruise, of course. This is another, I hope it's another Jokulhaups. Okay. I was just like I wanted to send the message they kill their own Yorion just to do a 1-for-1 trade. I was like, I was hoping. Okay, this will accelerate the clock slightly. Now it is a 2-turn clock. Now we need to play it. I can't even block this. Alright. Okay, GG's opponent. Good stuff. Alright. Round 2 with the Painterful GREENPOST. So it's another Yorion deck. All over the place. These companions taking over. They are pretty good. I want to make a Yorion deck too. I think it was like a Yorion blue white. I don't know what flavor. Like control or mid range. Maybe a little both. You could do both. Why not? Um this is a tough hand. I'm on the play. Like the stirrings should hit, right? The stirrings might not hit though. That's a scary part about this hand, but I'm gonna keep because I think stirrings will hit. And if not, it filters through 5 cards. Maybe the 6 card will be like good. I don't know. It's a scary hand, but this should hit. See? It's a perfect hit too. It's a very good hit. I do have to take off a turn, but if I draw a land though, cool, no viruses. If I draw an untapped land, I can play Explore Cloud Post, which is really good. Okay, they're playing black. I think they're on the slide deck if they're playing a black land. Okay, this is fine. So I can like scrying for the second Cloud Post, and then instantly get the 5 mana. Then Our Promise is very good. This is a very strong hand. Oh, they don't have a 2-drop. They don't have a thing to take anything. That's pretty strong. Because they want to take one of these, probably the Hour Promise at this point. Get my Cloud Post. Yeah, with the Hour now they have 5 mana, I could just go get double Cloud Post. It's a ton of mana to start. Okay. This is the matchup I like, except the fact that they play like 8 Mesmeric Fiend effects, and that's kind of scary, but other than that, I like that. I like matchups like this, where just like these slow, like grindy mid-range decks. Like you just go over the top most of the time. Or they're gonna play a slide. It doesn't really matter for me. It matters for them more. Like they just get the crew value out of their stuff. I hardly play creatures, so double Cloud Post. That is enough to Mind Slayer them a couple of times. Maybe you'll just like cloud or hour for like a bunch of glimmer posts, and then no, I can go get no, I can go get like glimmer post buried rune or just double buried rune. I have 12 mana right here. Okay, they have a scholar. It actually doesn't matter. The scholar's like not good now, but they could like blink and maybe they could take 2 cards. Okay, they could take 2 cards. Never mind. This is actually pretty good. They could take both mind slavers But then I have this like hour to go get a bunch of other stuff. Like go get some more lands and things. So one card will leave permanently, and then when this comes back, it's the end of their next step. They get to get another card. Should probably take Mindslavers. If they don't take a Mindslaver, then bad things are about to happen. They kind of need to take the Mindslavers. Okay, so we took one. This will blink back in the Astral Slide trigger. Look at the other one, hopefully. Okay, I drew a land. Huh. I think it is hour first. I could just make a million mana at this point, but I probably want access to at least one buried ruin in case I draw like I don't know. At this point I'm trying to cantrip a bunch, so I think the play is like buried ruin and glimmer post. So I can make more mana, but I definitely want access to this. Okay, I have 5 mana now. Prism is a redraw. I haven't made a land drop yet, so I have 2 land drops. Explore. Okay, Stirrings is nice. Before I make my second land drop, I'll play the Stirrings. I might want to play the land. Astro Slide Solemn is actually like a funny, like it's funny because they can't really like do anything about that. Because I just keep bunch bitching, serving or fetching land, so I can like Solemn here. I'm just gonna play out my hand at this point. It's so funny to have like an ETB creature when my opponent's playing Astral Slide. And I'll play this. Okay. Actually, I kind of wish I'd gotten the Arc of Baraska because I'd start drawing cards, but this will be fine too, I guess. I don't know. It's actually not that great. Because I need to draw like a spell. Like, this is where Planar Bridge is awesome. Like something like Planar Bridge, Trading Post would be good. A lot of like good draws. But I also could just draw lands. Even like Sylvan Scrying is good. Sylvan Scrying finds Arc immediately. Like, I need to start drawing cards. And they have a Thresher. The slide deck has been very popular. It's actually pretty good. It's been a really like funny deck though. Conduit's fine, I guess. I don't really know. I guess I could start like. No, I can't kill my own stuff. I don't have a trading post yet. I can't do the conduit solemn loop yet. But it is here. I can start ghost quartering them, I suppose. I'm gonna attack. I have the conduit, so I can start bringing back these things if I want. They're just like ghost quartering them. I have a land drop to make. Like, I could just do that. It's free. It is free. So I get to do it for free. Okay, they're floating a mana. They're gonna slide. They're gonna slide away the Thresher. It's fine. At any point they could like the Platinum Angel's not very good in this matchup, but at any point they can just kind of like get rid of this and then win the game. So if I'm at like a negative life total and I'm holding, they can just like slide my creature away. I just lose. I could just keep ghost quartering them. How many lands do these decks play? Like, how many basics do they play? Let's see. I guess he probably like their old list. Um, They play 18 basics most of the time, so I can Ghost Quarter me. I don't know if the game will last that long, but it's definitely something I could do. Okay, for some reason they slide it away. Um, their Tide Hello Speller. They're just gonna look at it again. I don't understand what's happening. Maybe they want to just get rid of it forever. So their plan is maybe to like put the ETB on the stack and then blink it again with the slide. Pretty aggressive, but I mean it's a decent plan because if I have ever draw a way of like killing it, then it's like it's just over. I think I have good top decks though. I could Ghost Quarter myself in an effort to shuffle. That's a bit extreme. I wish I could discard this card now. I wish I could. If I had a trading post, then they couldn't get me with the Tideholder Sculler stuff. Because then I could like conduit it out, but we'll see. Okay. We're gonna blink my Platinum Angel. I guess they could like now use like Wasteland Strangler to kill this and then get rid of my Platinum Angel. That's fine. I get the draw card. I like drawing cards. But if they blink this and then I draw the card and then I lose whatever's here, it's gonna suck if it's a good card. But now I get to like conduit it back if I want to. Yeah, so the draw card. Explore, okay. That is a good card. It's a redraw. Like if nothing else happens, I could just conduit. They didn't. Wow, they didn't attack. I don't know why they wouldn't attack there. Could they not have attacked? It's a newly controlled. No, they could have attacked. No, just... So they can blink this again. I think that's their plan. It's totally fine. Now the Mind Slaver goes away forever. They just have an Explorer to take. Again, at any point, if I just draw another Mind Slaver or a bridge, I think I just like take over the game. I actually would win the game at some point. At some point, I think I could just win this game. Okay, scrying. Wow, they didn't even. Oh, that's right. They don't come back. I'll scry first because I want to get the arc here. Okay, let me draw a card first. There's so many good draws here. Okay, another Explorer. Let's have this Ghost Quarter for now. Okay, Explorer. Okay. Explore again. Okay, that's another thing. I've already casted a bunch of spells, so Conduit's not very good. I guess I lose this because they're gonna get back their Sculler. Sculler's somewhere in exile, so I might as well just play this. I've already made a land. Oh, I have an extra land drop to make, so I guess I could get back to Solemn here and play Solemn just to pull more cards out of my deck. I guess like this. Okay. Cool. Thus minimizing the amount of random lands I'll draw. Alright, we're back. This Scholar does nothing. It's totally fine. But they can freeze my draw step now with every, like, cycling card if they so choose, so that's pretty good. But at least I have the arc now to get out of that. I can't lose the game. I cannot lose the game. Currently. I currently cannot lose. Okay. This doesn't matter. A creature doesn't matter. They should have kept it to cycle. This thing doesn't do anything. I don't think. This is just much better off as like a cycling card to like eat my. Oh, I think no, they can't eat my draw step. It's the next end step. It's not like blinking. It's like delayed blinking. I have to remember that. I keep forgetting how not actually awesome Master Slide is sometimes. Okay, now they really don't want to attack. It's funny. Mystifying Maze. That is a card. That's not very good. It has an ETB, and I don't. I mean, I could just like use it on my own Solemn. Okay, another Solemn. Speaking of the devil. Let's go, robots. Go, sad robot, go. I could like hold priority here and like maze my own thing. I should have attacked with the. I don't know why I didn't attack with the Platinum Angel. I mean, they could just blink it out. That's maybe I just didn't want to attack. But I could like maze it if I wanted to. I don't know. Exile. Oh, it's an opponent controls. Never mind. I was gonna like do some shenanigans, but okay. Yorion. Yorion's a lot of value. Yorion's like a pile of value. Well, I mean, I get two cards. Not really. It's all a ton of value. It's like two cards. That's pretty good though. 5 mana draw two. That's a Mole Drifter. That is Mole Drifter. Now they can block my Platinum Angel. Okay. So many draws here. Trading post be really good. I could just start drawing more cards here. I do have a redraw with the Arc, like I said, so I've drawn way more cards than my opponent. I think I have. No, we've each drawn. No, we've drawn about a month. I've drawn a little more, I think. Okay, Stirrings is great. Stirrings probably just finds nothing. I guess I could start like coring. Oh, core is pretty good. It actually draws more cards. It actually like draws cards and pulls cards out of my deck because I could just core the Solemn. Let me draw a card first. Okay, Spine is great. Spine, I guess I could like Spine the Yorion. Oh, I could Spine a lot of things. Oh, we're Spining. Oh, we're Spining. I guess I'll Spine the Yorion. Or maybe I Spine the Astral Slide first. Let's Spine the Slide here. The Slide lets me continue to win this game. This might take a minute. Okay, they're gonna blink something. Sure. They need to heal a Slide first, because if they try to save a creature, they're gonna blink the Yorion. Yeah, can't really do much about that. I suppose I could like spine the things that they would blink at this point. Alright. Sack this. They could cycle to take this, but I do have a Buried Ruin as well. So, okay, if they went for that, I had the Buried Ruin to back myself up. Okay, we'll spine the Thresher, I guess. It's the next best creature. They could take the Astrolabe, whatever. Okay, I should have attacked the Angel last turn. Well, I had a turn where I could have attacked, so it should be at like 6, but it's whatever. Alright. Go. Too bad I only have like one core, so I can only do 2 things a turn. So they could blink the Astrolabe, the draw card, which is good. I mean, they're not going to draw until a lot later. This matchup's going to take forever. I can't ever get F6 either. I'm up on time. I'm up a lot. I have so much mana. Please let me just draw like a bridge. Like, the Stirrings did not hit, which is really sad. Creatures don't matter. They need to draw an Astral Slide. That's what they really need. Okay. Like, I have a Platinum Angel. This doesn't matter. I probably should get the other Platinum Angel back, too. Actually, probably, if I don't do anything else, No, I can't really conduit for that. I could just like Buried Ruin for it if I don't draw anything relevant. Okay. They don't even care that I have like graveyard centric things. They don't even want to attack. That is crazy. So I'm gonna spine this Yorion for sure. Right? Okay. Because I want to keep attacking. Mindslaver just wins the game here, right? Okay, Glimmer Post is a lot of mana. And like more life. It's like 6 more. Okay, let me draw a card first. Prism is a redraw. Okay, Spine. I have another Spine. Another Spine good. Okay. I'll kill this Yorion. Let me see. I have so much mana. Um, I'm gonna draw another card here. Pretty close. Okay. Oh, there it is. Planar Bridge. I have a ton of mana. Okay. Bridge. I need 8. I go get a Mindslaver. Ooh, a Mindslaver my opponent. It's pretty good from here. I've so... Look at my board. It's so wide. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. That was game one. Wow, that was a long game one. Yeah, I really like this matchup. I think this matchup's pretty good. I think I want to like if they don't like have duress like effects or duress like creatures, I think these cards are pretty good. Against that Terror Sunder, I guess like can kill an Astral's Light. I don't know how much I really care about that. But Terror Sunder actually does actually kill the Tideholder Scholars as well, so my deck is like pretty good against all of this. I can't kind of just like grind through a lot of the stuff. Um, and this is a weird black white deck without Vindicate. Like most lists don't even play Vindicate, so I don't know. So I guess I've got some explorers. Maybe an angel. Actually, Platinum Angel's not that great at winning the game. They can blink it out a lot, so we'll try that. I can play like Spatial Contortion. They have a lot of like small creatures that are like annoying. That may be better than Terror Sunder most of the time. Actually, you know what? I convinced myself to play Spatial Contortion. Actually, I'll just cut all this. Let me do this. What if I do this? What about one of these? All their creatures that I care about are just small. Okay, I like this. I like this plan actually a lot more. I don't because they don't care about slide if they don't have something that yeah, okay, I like this. It's really all I care about the themes and the title or scholars, and Dorshan stopped all of that. Okay. I can't keep this one lander because it's not a green source. I never that was a one lander. That was wild. That hand like really came together. This hand is great. I'm gonna keep. I'll bin the Ghost Quarter. It's not very good in this matchup. It's not. This is not the matchup for Ghost Quarter. But yeah, turn 2 scrying. Can't really complain. I have a really quick hour or two. It's turn 4. The rest of you the best draw. Okay, they don't have it. Okay, double scrying is great too. Doesn't really change the hour clock. And this is great. The drawing a second scrying because if they do that, okay, they have just a flirt. That's actually a really scary card. Because they can just get really big really fast and kill me. Very, very aggro slide esque. This is where Explorer would be good, but I cut those for my deck. Like an idiot. They put your end of the hand. I'm really excited. Okay, Astral Drift is pretty sweet. This is so funny how this is like not the greatest combo, but because they can't really blink their own creature to save it. It's actually funny. I can't play the Cloud Post here to do the hour, so I just have to like play the Glimmer Post, play double, get the double Cloud Post. But if they like, you know, the rest me now or whatever, the rest creature me now, it's really bad because I just don't. I mean, I have double Cloud. Like my hand's really set up. I could do a lot of stuff with just these lands. But I mean, I have to deal with the fox, which is bigger. I get eventually. I mean, if I keep the spine, we'll see. A lot of what ifs. Valiant Rescuer, interesting. They only have 2 cards left in their hand. I don't know if they mulliganed, but they didn't even attack. That's not good. Um, why didn't they attack? It's their fault. That's on them. I'm gonna do my thing. Get double Cloud Post in play. Okay, at this point, I can start double spelling, if not triple spelling. I'm gonna have 4 Cloud Posts in play and a Glimmer Post. This is even better than game 1. The velocity, that is. Okay, they have multiple thingies. Okay. Well, it's a little late, I think. Because either I draw a card or I kill something. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card. Okay, Conduit's a good start. I am going to play the last one of these. So I get some more mana. Okay, I'll take the Contortion, I suppose. Alright, I'll kill the Fiend here. And then I guess I will kill the Valiant Rescuer because it's a lot harder to beat right now. While they're tapped out. I could just maybe beat them with Crawling Barons at this point. And if I don't kill the Rescuer, then they get produce a bunch of blockers. They have a lot of like weird draws in this deck. Not every card cycles. They drew a land, I believe. Yeah, they drew the Heath. So now I can just like beat down with Crawling Barons if I do nothing else this turn. What an attack. I know the card's yours, and then I drew another Fox, so I'm gonna play Glimmer Post here. And then charge up my laser. I know it's good, because I know their hand is just has the Orion in it. Yeah. This was an interesting attack. Like, I'll take your 1, I'll trade you for several more. Like 10? It's more than 10. It's actually like... How much more mana do I have? Okay, and I have 7, so I'll just find another random thing. Probably the creature. Yeah, I'll just find this. Can't even cast this conduit. That's how bad it is. Okay. Maybe it's better to like, I don't know. Like you can't really spine this stuff. The Orion's fine. Like the Orion's gonna come down, but Orion cannot block this. It's like Orion for very little value. If anything, it's chumping. It's just chumping this turn. All right, cool. Again, I like this matchup. All right, round 3 with the Penny Dreadful Green Post list playing against Old Schooler M Dog. Actually, like peaked their match right before this. They were the last match before me, and they're playing like a black white like braid Stax list, so it's gonna be really terrible. They played a main deck Vindicate, so this matchup can't be good. So I'm gonna This hand's not very good, so I'm gonna mulligan. Um, this hand's really slow. I'm just gonna go to 5. It's really bad to play this against like a stack style deck. I guess I have to like hope for a land, so I guess we'll keep this one. Um, hope for a green source here. I don't really like my chances. Okay, green source would be nice. Okay, I'll take a land. I'll take a land because I could draw like a prism now. Prophetic prism is a really good draw. Banned popper card. Prophetic prism. Okay, that was a dark ritual braids. I would have just conceded on the spot. Okay, that's fine. You could sack this to like a Doom Foretold or something. Green source? Cloud Post will do. But this is, I mean, I'm on the play, I'm on the draw, so I'm just getting vindicated for sure. I'm like 100% getting vindicated here. Excellent. The deck does not do very well against land destruction. I'm gonna tell you that much. If you've noticed a theme in the games I've lost, my lands have been blown up. That's not good. Maybe let me keep a land. This might be okay. Okay, Dread Horde Invasion. Another thing that makes things, which is like kind of the theme of these sort of like braid style decks. When you have like more stuff in your opponent, it's all that matters. Okay. Um, might just explore. It gets me like it makes me play a double drop basically. So which helps against these kind of decks where like they're trying to 1-for-1 you. So you need to make a 2-for-1 play. So if I draw a land here, I could like go for Hour Promise and get double Cloud Post, and I might get back into this game, but I have to like draw pretty well. Also, I'm just getting beat down by these things, but the double Glimmer Post has helped out slightly. Worst case, if I don't draw a land, I scrying for another Cloud Post, and hopefully I just don't die. They only have 3 lands, so okay, never mind. This is a Braids. I'll probably lose the game, to be completely honest with you. Okay, I'm probably not winning this now. Because then I have to draw like exactly Cloud Posts. Well, I mean, I could draw a Cloud Post here with the Sylvan Scrying. But I would have to like draw a land. So now with this, I have to draw any land, and I could like kind of slowly get out of this Braids lock. Unless I get like, unless my land blows up here. Okay, they got rid of the Astrolabe. So like, I need to keep the forest. So the sack is Glimmer Post here, sadly. Um, they don't even activate. That's crazy. I mean, it's a 2-turn clock regardless. So I literally need to draw like an untapped land. If they do nothing here, like kind of okay, but unfortunately my hand is like 5 mana plus this. Ooh, it's a tough one. Okay. That's, skeleton braids is good. That's very old school. Okay, drew a land, so all is not lost. I kind of have to get a Glimmer Post to stay alive, right? Yeah, I have to get Cloud plus Glimmer Post. Okay. Um, wait, I gained 4. I go to 11, 2, 4, 5. Oh, this will gain 1 with a Dread Horde. So do I just get double Glimmer Post? That's sad. Because 2, 4, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, I have to get double Glimmer Post. That sucks. It's kind of rough. But I have like the sacrificial land here from the Ark. So, but I have to like, I have to get out of like, I have to get out of like attacking range here. That's sad. So if my Glimmer or my Cloud Post dies here, I'm like out so much mana. Forgot about the Amass. I almost forgot about the Amass. So I guess at this point they might just sack the skeleton just to get it back. It's kind of like the best thing to sack. Or they could like take a land out. Okay, they just do the skeleton. Because I'm not like I'm still it's still like a 2-turn clock. And I really need to get out of this. Because like I could draw like a cloud or I'm sorry, a Mindslaver, but I don't have enough mana to activate it just yet. But I could like use the Mindslaver to kill the braids. Because it'll be my upkeep. It's their create card, but my upkeep for them. So it's like I just sack the braids to its own ability, and then I can kind of get out of this. But it's kind of tough. Ugh. Okay. This is where I miss like Uget the Spirit Dragon. Just wipe all this stuff out of here. Just get all this stuff out. Because I could cast Nugan. Okay. So Arc has to go. I need the green source. Platinum Angel. I can't lose the game now. Sweet. I can't do both, sadly. I can't play Angel and Hour of Promise. Just a bit short. The Cloud Post costs 4. I haven't made a land drop. I could like if I had to cheese the prism. I don't know. No, that's really bad. That's a terrible idea. Because I could go like prism redraw, and then hour. I only have one more glimmer post in the deck, so it's not even enough to like stay alive. Because if they activate the shambling event, I'm dead. In a turn, they'll get the skeleton back, and then just like sack that to that. I feel like they have a removal spell because they haven't just done anything else. So if I play the angel and just hope, I don't know if it's good enough. I really don't know what's good here. Let's see. If I okay, let me think this out. If this goes to 2, 4, 8, 10, they activate this, it's 12. So I really can't just like hour for a Glimmer Post, Cloud Post, because it's only it's 12. It's only 12. Dead. Okay, let's just play a Platinum Angel, I guess, and then not get Sudden Edict or whatever. It's totally possible. I could just get Sudden Edicted. Okay. I mean, I can't lose the game anymore. That's got to be good. But they can't really attack their braids into my Platinum Angel. So I got that going for me. I mean, I will slowly succumb to the braids. The honor promises do help. They just like create lands and or situations where I don't need everything. I can't sack the forest. It's like my only land. It's my only like. I could actually. Okay, well, good enough. Never mind. No more debate. They had to vindicate. Vindicate's pretty good against me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, what do I do here? I have a lot of small creatures. I think like they have like I know they have like Doom Foretold too, which is like an enchantment. So like Terror Thunder can be pretty good. I really can't take a braid, so I think I have to like play this contortion. All this expensive stuff's really bad if they just like vindicate my things. So, but I need some of the removal. I need like at least a part of like one spine. I think one spine's good enough. I'll probably cut some angels. I could find a way to win the game at some point if I just kill the small stuff and not worry about anything else. Doom Foretold's just kind of whatever. I'm not gonna like really worry about that card as much, but I probably should. Okay, maybe I will. I like Explore because it makes like 2 land drops. So I think I'll just like Solemn's a redraw. This is good under a single braids. I didn't really like cutting Mindslaver, but it might be the play. But Mindslaver is really good. This like replaces itself. I could just trim on this stuff, but these are both really good against the braids. It probably is just explore. I don't know. I don't really love this card. It really only what does it really hit? It really just hits like Doom Foretold. I guess if they play Smokestack too. Okay, maybe I need this card. Okay, I've got some explorers, whatever. They have the evasion too, which is really annoying. I'll keep this hand, despite the fact that I cannot cast this contortion. I do have a couple of redraws in the prisms. They did Dark Ritual Braids. I'm probably dead. I'm probably really dead here. Dark Ritual Braids is like not very good though. It puts them under a big strain as well. Need a land here. Need a land. Solemn is really good here. I think it's gonna get me from 4 to 5. A very slow start. Oh god, are they gonna really ritual braids? I have more permanents than them. This can't be good. Okay, they're gonna just ramp a little bit. They could vindicate something here. That's really strong. Okay, the Astrolabe. Okay, Skeleton. That's now they have more permanents than me. They've taken back the play. Okay, I drew a land. That's awesome. I'm gonna Prism first, though. If I draw a Cloud Post, I want to play it. Okay. All forests. Solemn will get me to 5, at least. Assuming I keep a land here. At least have some fodder for like a Braids or a Doom Foretold. Can I sack artifacts? Non-land, non-token. Gotcha. I really want to get the 5 lands. Alright. Solemn is so good in this matchup. It just like replaces itself. So they're probably gonna attack the skeleton. They could just get it back. I am kind of up on lands, which is good. But if they play a braids and I'm like really stuck. Not really. I can have like the Solemn's a redraw and I sack the prism. But it doesn't get better. Okay, they have another Doom Foretold. It's a lot. It's a lot of Doom Foretolds. Okay, well. Goodbye. You will be missed. Tear Asunder. It's not the worst, but I kind of want Ancient Stirrings instead. This isn't like terrible. The effect is not like the worst thing in the world. I really want to get my mana up and running. And they're kind of like, I don't know, down on resource. I mean, I don't know. It's not super great for them. I think I might just take Platinum Angel. The land is kind of nice too. Making a land drop is pretty small. It's pretty significant. Of course, Conduit. I just missed on the Conduit here. I missed on Conduit Solemn. But I have a colorless source to like kill a land if I need to. They have to get back one of these things. They're gonna like draw 2 cards, which is like that's the most annoying part about this. They draw 2 cards. Like I might have to discard cards. This is not a big deal, but I don't want them to draw. I prefer not to them to draw any cards. It's kind of annoying. And they can just do this twice and just pass their turn, and they can just draw 2 cards. Probably get rid of like Contortion and Terra Sunder. I don't know. This trading post is not very good either right now. So if they can put this on the stack and like get this back again, or just sack an Astrolabe, the mana's pretty strong. So maybe they just misclicked here. Drown Yard Temple. There it is. There it is. Okay, all these dooms are gonna pop here. I don't have any more permanents. Drown Yard Temple. We're gaming now. We're just gaming. Oh my goodness. Like if I don't get vindicated here, I feel great. I really like my position. I just need to like draw a good card. I'm gonna lose 2 cards. That's not a big deal. Just go back Contortion, I guess. I'm not getting rid of Trading Post. I think I have to get rid of Terra Sunder. Like there's nothing here I want to asunder. Asunder. Okay, do another Cloud Post. That's fine. Okay, I will play this. And I'll play Trading Post too. I can start trying to draw cards. Because I do have like the Solemn in my graveyard to like try to loop the salt that with the goats. Like what do they got? A skeleton. And also like these when I get Maze online, it pops the tokens. They don't come back. This is the one good thing about Mystifying Maze that actually kills tokens. Because it exiles it completely and then it comes back. You can't really get back a token that way. Also have a 4/4 in play. I need to kill the 4/4. If they try to kill the 4/4, I have the trading post is to draw a card. Or I sack it to get back the Solemn, which is almost a better play. So I have a lot of options with this Platinum Angel. Drawing cards might be better though. I'm not really. I mean, the Solemn draws like 2 cards. If you really think about it. And also, I have something against braids because like trading post for 1 life like makes a goat. It just makes a goat. So this isn't too bad. I mean, I'm gonna lose a life every turn, but I can't lose the game. Oh, I can't pay life I don't have. So if I run out of life, there's that. I think gonna vindicate my trading post is the best thing you could do because it's actually like very good against Doom Foretold. If they don't kill the trading post, I can get out of this very easily. But I have like questions. Okay, they're gonna get rid of the cloud post. I don't agree with that. I don't think they realize how good trading post is against this, but I'm fine with it. It's totally fine because I'm about to make a bunch of things and I can't lose the game. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, make a goat. We'll sack the goat. Oh, non-token. No, bad. It's non-token. I can't read things. That's fine. I'll get rid of Platinum Angel. I think the trading post is way better, which is a weird statement to make. Such a weird statement. Okay, let's see. I will get back Solemn here. I'll trade this for this. I'll get the Solemn here. Yes, we'll have to draw this. Go play this. Okay, now I have a Solemn to sack, and I could just like use the trading post to like do a bunch of nonsense. It's gonna take a minute. Oh, they have the skeleton, right? They could just do that. They have another Doom Foretold. That's really annoying. Smokestack? That's also annoying. Jeez. Okay, and they have an invasion. I still can't lose the game though, so that's pretty good. But at least I can attack now with Platinum Angel. Ooh, Mindslaver's great. I have enough mana to do all that. Okay. Okay, I will Mindslaver my opponent, and then it gives me control of all of this. Um, okay, I make a goat. Hmm. Let's see. This is a lot. I need to do this in the correct order. This. They have a smokestack in their hand. This. This. So I want to put a counter on this so that I can make them sack something. Yes. Okay, they lose a life. Now I have to sack a permanent. Um, it'll be the invasion, I think. And now I have to sack something. So I can just sack the Doom. No, I don't want to keep them smokestack. I cannot keep them smokestack here. Okay, they drew a land. The thing is, I can't give them like a bunch of more permanents. It's like not good. I'll just tap them out for now. The Doom Foretold is really annoying, but it's kind of whatever. I might just sack the trading post at this point. I don't know. It's hard to figure out what I'm going to draw here. But I guess I could like I get the Mindslaver again. Sack this. I guess I could get rid of the Platinum Angel and try again. Take another turn. Yeah, that seems right. I'm just taking as many turns as I can at this point. Okay. Okay, so now I get rid of their Doom Foretold. So I'm out of that. I'm out of this. Okay, I'm gonna kill this land. Because I have a thing in my hand. That I'd just like to do this. I gotta pop the token too. Okay. Take one. If any agents Mindsaver loop them, I can kill them with their own talisman, which is really hilarious. Okay. They're out of stuff to do. And they have a smokestack in their hand. Let's see. They have another this. I'll do this. I have a trade. The trading post does trade. I guess this trades for this. Because now I can sack the artifact to draw a card. Okay, I'm on Stirrings. Um, Tough one. This is actually pretty tough. I guess I take another Mindslaver. I don't know. Okay, what can I do here? I'll make a goat. Because it makes another Mindslaver, basically. This is gonna take a while. um, I drew another one. So I have a couple turns. Oh, I should have played the Talisman. That's gonna double the clock. Oh, I forgot. I didn't even look at their hand. Okay, just play another one of these. Again, this will take a while. I'll make a goat. Stack this. I don't have mana to pop tokens yet, sadly. I should have played the talisman here. Ooh, Vindicate. Um I'm going to vindicate their own land. Okay, play this. Play this. And I have a lot of goat tokens. I have a lot of I have a couple more Mindslavers to do, so I just need to do it 7 more times. Not the most thrilling gameplay, but I mean it is gonna work. That helps out a lot. Okay, okay, get back a Mindslaver. Sack a goat. First things first. I could trade like 5 life for like all their life, I guess. No. Okay. Yeah, that's probably the play here. Okay, cool. Oh, that's vigilance. Never mind. Oh, it's so dumb. I'll attack for 1. This is vigilance. I should have vindicated this. It doesn't matter. Oh, I mean, I have the contortion. Okay, do a terrace under. Okay, first things first. Get this. Sack goat. I don't think I have enough mana to do all this. I'm actually like kind of treading water here. I guess I could tear asunder something. Like, I suppose I could tear. I could like. I might just contortion this. I guess I don't know. Another vindicate be nice. Smallpox. Smallpox is hilarious. Yeah, I could smallpox. I suppose that's fine. I don't really. I mean, the tear asunder I don't need. I'm up on lands, so okay. A little smallpox. I will discard the smokestack. Choose this. Choose this. We'll choose a land here. Okay, I think I could win this now. Given all my choices now, I think I can kind of win this. Okay, Beard Ruin makes another. Beard Ruin does make another thing here. I think that will end the game. Okay, I'll take another Mindslaver. It's just so much wheel spinning. I've spun so many wheels here. Make a goat. I keep just pinging them for 2, which is hilarious. That's the best part about this. They keep pinging them for 2 with their own stuff. Okay, attack. Okay, I think I can kill them with the Crawling Barons now. Because I have like... How much mana do I have? Okay, I drew another Mindslaver. Yeah. Give me their time. It's time to die here. Okay. Oh my god, that was so much. That was way too much. Alright. Not unwinnable. Not unwinnable here. We get a drink of water. So most of their deck is just like ways to kill my permanents, but with the Mindslaver looping, at least I know I can like kill all the stuff. That is a bit tough though. Now see, that's why they're supposed to kill the trading posts. I did punish them. Like they thought getting a land would be the worst. Like no, you kill the trading post there because the trading post like offered so many lands. It like destroyed so many. It just did so much. Okay, I'm just gonna run it back. I don't know if Terra Thunder is good enough, but there's enough good targets. Smokestack, Doom Foretold, the Bitter Blossom, but Pete for PD. But yeah, you always kill trading posts there. You don't. They didn't realize how crazy trading posts would have been. It just reads so much. I've never actually like trading post Mindslayer. It's like never enough. You kind of need double trading post to make it really good. I could see myself playing a second trading post, but there's just no room in the deck. I would have to cut a land at that point, which I don't really like. Like I could cut a conduit, but conduit also just does the same thing with Mindslaver, but it's tough. I love me a trading post. Oh my god, it might be better than Solemn in some aspects, especially because trading post is just really good with spine as well. If you're in that sort of territory, it's just funny. Just the smallpox, like all sorts of stuff. Okay, I was I'm so down on time too. Um, I'm gonna keep. It's a bit risky, but I definitely have like green mana with the prism, so this is a pretty reasonable hand. If they get rid of the prism somehow, it's gonna be pretty bad. Okay, I drew double prism. Never mind. I have to kind of play a bit fast too. Not fast, but it takes a while for me to win the game. Okay, oh my god, I'm gonna play like a braid super early. It's gonna be so dumb. But I mean, I guess I'm like at parity with like stuff. Like I get a redraw here, so maybe I'm at parity. I'm not really sure. They just slam a Doom Foretold. It's just really bad for me. Like anything other than Smokestack, any 4 drop is really bad. Like braids or Doom Foretold is just super bad right here. But if they just let me, if they let me, I mean, they could Vindicate too. Vindicate's not as bad because they still get a Scrying off, which gets another land. If they're like big brain, maybe they Vindicate the Prism. But then I get the like, I get to go Prism Stirring, which is like totally fine. Which is why the second Prism was like a really good draw. I think they're thinking about that. Conduit's gonna be really strong too, because I'm gonna just like pull lands out of my graveyard. That's gonna be pretty great. Hmm. Spines that I take out of my deck. Probably just one, right? I think it's always good to have the first spine. And I took out bridge too. It's tough. Okay, they're doing something. They're playing a Doom Foretold. Braids, okay. Okay, choices. I definitely want the land, so I have another prism, so I'm just getting rid of prism. Because if I draw like, okay, Drew's fine. Because this can find a spatial contortion, so okay, drew another land, which is really good. So I can find a contortion with this. I will take the contortion. These cards are so good. God, I can take the solemn too. They're under it too. Honestly, they're completely under this as well. So if I take the solemn, I'm like up. But if they vindicate a land, then I'm down. This is rough. This is hard. This is hard. I don't think I can like rely on myself being at 4 mana next turn. So I'm gonna take the contortion. I think it's like the easiest way of like killing this thing. It kind of does like put it on them to like just take out the braids because I had really good choices there. I had very good choice. So like, if it just kill the braids because it's gonna die. Like I guess I lose something, but it's like whatever. I have to lose a land because I need the green source. That's what's crazy about this. Okay, attack. I guess I could play like a Doom Foretold and that'd be really annoying. I lose 2 permanents more or less. No, I could just like stack it where I just like sack first. Like I would lose the green source, which is really bad, but do they have it? They didn't really have Doom Foretold. It's really annoying. Okay, they do have Doom Foretold. So I mean I'll just stack these triggers so I just lose this, which is really bad. I will discard a card too. Do they stack it? Wait, is this their trigger stack? No way. Really? Oh, it's their trigger? It's on my. How can I not? That's so messed up. That's so messed up. How was it their trigger? I don't understand that. Like, if it's if it's on my, how is that? I don't even know. I don't understand how that works. How is it like? Never. I mean, I'm just gonna lose two things, I guess. So I need to draw a forest here. That's so annoying. But they have to lose a land too now. Now I'm just out of green sources, which is really bad. I need a forest now, or yet another prism. They lose the hierarchy, or they could just get rid of the Doom Foretold, but they'd rather draw a card, I suppose. That's so messed up. I thought I could like stack that trigger. I was certain I could stack that trigger. Because isn't it like, I don't know. I don't know how magic works. Like I guess oh come on, that's just brutal. Green sword, and I mean I'm at the same place I was before. Green swords will help. Like I discard a card. Okay, I'll discard. Well, I guess conduits. I'm way further away from conduit than I am spine, which just makes no sense. Okay. I mean, I kept a greedy hand, but it wasn't that greedy. They just had both 4 drops. And they had a vindicate. They could like just take me off of some color if they wanted to. Okay, have a smokestack. If I don't draw a green source, this is game. Like, I have to like terrace under this. Of course. Okay. Yeah, that's rough. I just like missed a bunch of land drops. Can't really do that against this deck. Ah. Ah. All right, back with the final thoughts of the uh, green post list. I actually got the buy in round 4, so didn't have a fourth match, which really is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean that was kind of an example of like even like those decks that were like weren't bad matchups were bad matchups because they just messed with my land. So like aside from like the actual like, top tier of the format, like Oops and Dreadnought, like other decks like Storm is not a good matchup. Like most fast combo, like the Jokulhaups list that like if you can't like get ahead fast enough, then you just die. I think that like Stax list though, I felt like I had a chance, but I just like my game 3 hand was like just really poor. But I mean, the list is sweet. Like it's just the same stuff I've done before with like Mindslaver. But I think like four Platinum Angels the truth. I really enjoyed like the trading post Mindslaver nonsense. It also makes me want to put a second one in the deck. I don't know where I'd put it though. You could cut like a spine maybe, but I don't know. Bridge is also just really good when you have a billion mana, so it's like kind of like a weird mix of like you play more posts, more bridges, or just I think the split is fine. Solemn I really did like. There is a lot of shenanigans you could do, especially with like core. It makes core a little better. Like if you have like core, conduit, solemn, then if you have nothing better to do, then you're pretty much always like finding a land or drawing a card. Speaking of which, like conduit was really hard to cast with like double green, so I might want to add an extra forest somewhere. And then like Ghost Core is like good enough, but it is like funny in certain matchups. Like I could cut like maybe like a Buried Ruin. Like Buried Ruin's like nice, but you don't really like you always want one, but you can always find it with like scrying, stirrings, or like hour. I don't know if I need 3. It's kind of a lot. I could add another. I could really use another forest. She was like this double green spell in my deck. Other than that, yeah, I think the deck is like fine. Again, it's just fun. It was really fun to loop the Mind Slayers with like trading posts. That was really hilarious. I did like drew a bunch of Mind Slayers too, so I like would get extra copies. That's all that really matters. Once you start taking like infinite turns, it's like you'll find a way to win eventually. So that's pretty fun. But yep, thanks everyone for watching. Again, appreciate y'all sticking around while I do nothing sometimes. But hopefully I'll make another video. I don't know when, but I don't know when I find another deck to play. All right, see you around.